Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 58 of your free real estate education. We're going to touch on some things really quick. We'll keep the class really quick, guys, so that you guys can have the comment space back. Today's day 58. It can be your day one, like I've said before. This is real estate law, and real estate law is something that, well, we're only covering 3 chapters a day. So I'm going to break this down simple. We're going to do it Barney style, and then we're going to move on. So easements. Running or personal, chapter 13. So an easement, a running easement, and in fact, now that everybody has left and I can take the whiteboard back, I'll just go and I'll jump back on the whiteboard so that you guys have a good visual indicator of the class, because it's going to be so quick, because the team's getting branded today. We hired 25 professionals, and we have Daniel Marino coming in to shoot some photography for us. And quite honestly, I've just got a lot of things going on. So we're going to keep it simple. Chapter 13, easements. Okay, so what is a running easement? And what is a personal easement? So we'll do running, and we will do personal. Where are the markers? Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, running, and then personal. Okay, and then we're going to creating an easement. Everything about creation is orange because creating is about being around the fire. All right, here we go. Interference and termination of easement. We're going to keep it really, really quick because this is really, it's basic stuff. A lot of this is not going to come up in the way that it is going to come up. It's going to be on your test. So we're going to keep it really quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Serpa. Ready, set, go. Okay, an easement, of course, we've talked about before, is something where you're using a piece of another person's property for one reason or another. We've discussed that already, so we're not going to jump into it at length. A running easement is an easement that continues to run with the property. A personal easement is an easement that dies with the owner that established the easement or took on the easement, right? So, for example, really quick, gosh darn it, I'm doing an example. There is, a couple of different plots, right? And there's a house right here, and this house has, a little walking trail that leads to the national forest, right? And there's an older guy that lives in the house, and he has these different plots, and he wants to sell these 3 plots, but he wants to be able to continue using this plot in order to, good morning, Tim, in order to have access to like the San Bernardino National Forest or something like that, right? And so he establishes an easement with the owner that purchases this property that is a personal easement. Upon my death, you can do whatever it is with you want with your property and close off this permanent trail, right? Now, a running easement would be, let's say instead of this being a trail to the San Bernardino National Forest or something like that, some sort of BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, instead of that, it's access to a main road, right? So this property needs access to this main road that, oh my gosh, the whole marker just fell apart right in my hand. The death of a marker. Okay, so this road right here is a main road, and in order to get access to this home, they need to have this easement, and the easement needs to be able to sell along with the purchase of the property. So at that point, it becomes a running easement. So a running easement is an easement that continues to go along with the property. A personal easement is something that goes away once that person goes away, okay? Creating an easement. This is sort of like we could really get off in the woods, but I'm just going to go ahead and say contact your title guy. Interference with an easement has to do with if somebody, again, we go back up to this piece of property right up here. Somebody buys this property and they build on it and they put a fence right here. And because what happens is, let's say the old man passes away, right? And this is a road. And when the old man passes away, the house becomes dilapidated. the road kind of falls into disrepair. And so they just decide that, well, no one's used it in a little while, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to build around it, right? But it was a running easement. Now, there are, gosh darn it, there are laws that go into effect that when it, if something is not being used, if it is becoming run down, if it has been for a number of years, and like an easement that's been established for a road hasn't been used, then you can either just assume in some cases that it's no longer being used, or you need to, depending on the law, depending on the area, figure out what's going on with that easement. Okay, because what happens to that guy? The next person who comes along and, oh, what a cute little house! It's already hooked up to, you know, a septic and solar and whatnot. You know, we could, or even I love the land and I'll just tear the house down and I'll build a house and we'll just go ahead and we'll continue using that road. So that's the importance of an easement. Okay, did that make sense? I feel like that made sense. Okay. Really quick, 6-minute class. I don't feel like we need to keep going on any longer than we necessarily need to. This is that last trimester of class where we're kind of up and running at this point. Oh my goodness.
This was already made, sorry. It's just been
Already got done with my class. Bam. All right, can you tell I've got other things to do? You've got other things to do. Let's kick some butt. Hey, good morning. Just checking in, sharing this. If this is your first time seeing this, of course, go to calpaces.com, do that discount code 6106. You can have your discounted real estate school. Normally the classes are a lot longer than this, but right now we are hiring, we have hired, we are building, and we've got a big thing happening today. We're all being branded. We're all taking a big team shot. And right from the beginning, the team is going to be bigger than my team was when at the height of it. Good morning, Scott Lemus. Happy Autism Acceptance Month. Appurtenant is a technical word used commonly for running easement. Thank you. That's what, see, look at that. A title guy. A title guy right there in the comments. So if you've got any questions about easements, reach out to Jeremy Joyce. He will answer your questions for you. He lives right here in the French Valley area. And of course, we love to work with people that are French Valley local at the Serpa team in our community. All right, homies. Let's see anything else. Okay, great info. Thank you, my dude. Hugs and kisses. Everybody have a great day. Molly Levine, what's up, family? NHD. Everybody's showing up. Everybody's working. It's Wednesday, 9:25. Get after it. Okay, everybody, I'm off to work. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Adios. Get after it. Bye-bye. Give me a call if you need to. I'm around. Actually, don't call me. Text me. Let's get realistic. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Bye, guys.